Welcome to Jeng Paintings. Now we're going to make a landscape with a combination of a floral painting. For now, first we have to make a background of our landscape. First is the sky. We're making a background for sky and water using our titanium white and blue. I'm using here an oil paint. The brand is Pebeo and Reuse. And I'm using my flat brush, fan brush, and blending brush. So that will be for our sky. And on the left corner, we're going to make a background for our flowers. I'm using a violet mixed with black color. This time I'm using my blending brush to blend the colors to have a smooth surface for our sky and for our background for the flowers. Now I'm using an ochre yellow for our other side of the corner of our canvas, and then using our blending brush to blend the color with our purple shade. And then yellow. Criss-cross lang yung pag-stroke ng brush. So, just feel free in making your background. And then blend it well using your blending brush. Now let's start with our landscape. In making clouds, I'm using my titanium white. Then blend it with your blending brush. I'm adding my light green and sap green. So using our blue mixed with a little bit of sap green. We're going to make a far view of a mountain. So just tap it on the lower part of your sky. And then wipe it downward with your blending brush. Yeah, that's our far view of our mountain. And now I'm using my fan brush to create a far view of trees using sap green mixed with a little bit of blue, and then wipe it downward for our part of the water. So I'm making a darker shadow for our water. That is an aquamarine using a mix with titanium white. And then let's make a tree using our black paint and flat brush. Let's make a trunk and branches. And then sap green for our darker shade for leaves. Titanium white for the highlight of our trunk. And then light yellow for the highlight for the trees, for the leaves. And we'll use the titanium white to create a water line for our water. So that is our landscape. On the lower part, we're going to have our flowers. We will create a yellow and white flower. So I'm using an ochre yellow to have a background for our yellow flower. And for our white flower, I'm mixing a titanium white with black to create a gray shade, so that when you make a petal with a titanium white, it will be visible. So create first a gray shade for our white flower. So just decide where you want it to place your flowers. Just feel free, kahit saan, anywhere you want it to place. So in my painting, I'm creating a 4 flowers with a shade of yellow and white. Now with mixing color of light green and sap green, I'm creating a background for our leaves. Just tap it on your canvas and create a leaf. So just mix any color to create the different shades of leaves. And for the middle, I use a crimson and then blend it with your flat brush, and then to create a petal, use a yellow, light yellow mixed with white, and then form a petal. I'm using a white titanium white to make some highlight. Mixed with the crimson. Now use a titanium white for our white flower. You make also petal using your flat brush. So I use a small amount of violet to highlight our white flower. Then I used a yellow and light green for the middle part of the flower. Then you can use that same stroke with other flowers with our white and yellow. Again, using a light yellow mixed with titanium, make also a petal for the other part. So for my highlight, I use my crimson and then light green for the middle. Okay, same stroke with the other white flower. Use your titanium white, make a petal. Yeah, just like that. And then for the highlight, I'm using a purple color just on the edge of the petal. And then I'm adding more leaves. I use a different shade of colors. So after the darker shade, use a lighter shade. Yeah, just like that. And then we're going to have a bud using a red crimson, and then make a small leaves using a sap green and light green. I think that's it. That's our landscape and floral painting. I hope you enjoy it. God bless.